Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of DR Outdoors. Sorry if I'm a little hoarse and a little quiet today. I've been pretty sick, my throat's hurting pretty bad. But I wanted to talk to you about Christmas. Santa got me, actually my wife got me,
DR Outdoors.
2 Fraybill tip-ups. I have one here and one right there you can see hanging up on the wall. Wanted to talk about these today, and I wanted to go over some of the features that I like about them, and then I wanted to show you how I'm going to rig one up for some walleye fishing on Grand Lake. So we'll get to that in just a second, but I also wanted to talk about the new camera that I got for Christmas. My wife and my high school kids went in together and got me a camera for DR Outdoors filming purposes, and I'm super excited about that. Unfortunately, I have not decided on a editing program that I'm going to use for my videos. I know, like, if this is nothing, I know like this much about regular cameras and videoing and editing. This has just been done on my phone so far. So until then, I don't want to leave you hanging. I want to keep putting out some more videos. So today we're going to go over these Fraybill tip-ups. We'll get to that, and hopefully the content, not the content, the quality of the videos is going to go up a lot once I get my new camera rolling. So until then, let's take a look at these Fraybill tip-ups. I have junk everywhere in my hunting room, but let's take a look at these real quick. So the first thing you'll see as you start popping these babies open is the flag pulls up and it just slides down just so it's more compact so it can stay within the circle. So you pull the flag up, then underneath here you're just going to pull this to where it sits like a T, nice and straight. And then this, it's a little bit harder to pull down, but just put your hand out and it'll hold it, and you have to slide it all the way. I'm kind of a baby when it comes to this, and I'm afraid of breaking it. You have to pull this all the way down, and it gets easier as you do it a few times. So now this is set, ready to go in the water. I want to show you a couple things I really like about this. This is probably my favorite thing. Look at this spot right here on the tip up. It's an awesome little container. You can put extra sinkers, hooks. I guess if you were fishing just for like pike, you could throw a couple minnows in there too. And then that's all compact, ready to go. So if you have a break off, if you want to go to a smaller hook, bigger hook, sharper hook, or you need another minnow, it's all right there in your tip up. So then it just sets super easy. You can see, you just take the flag, you put it underneath the whirly-doo, and it's extremely, extremely sensitive. One little spin and boing. Underneath it has a bunch of insulation. What that does, this is going to sit over the hole, and it's going to keep it from, on those really cold days, it's going to keep it from freezing over. It's going to keep slush from blowing in, messing up the hole, and making this freeze up. Because this mechanism here, where the line comes out, is what gets cold or frozen. And then a fish, if there's any tension, when it goes to take off, it's going to feel that. And especially for walleye, if they feel any weight, they're going to drop it. So you want to make sure that this line can spool off super smooth. And with this setup, with the insulation, with this covering the hole, I think that's going to work out really good for these. So let me talk about some gear that I'm going to put on these now. 20-pound tip-up line, and it has a walleye on it, so we know it'll catch walleyes. We have 10-pound Berkeley Vanish. If I was fishing for pike, I'd use a heavier leader, but since we're fishing for walleyes, I like a nice mono, especially in this lake. We're going to be going Grand Lake. It's clear water, so you want a lighter line. And then we're going to use a number 8 treble Eagle Claw laser. We have a buck swivel. The size really doesn't matter. It's just going to get you from your tip-up line to your regular leader. I'm probably going to use at least a 20-inch, maybe a 30-inch leader. So the size of it really doesn't matter. It can be out of the fish's view. A little bit heavier, we'll get it down there anyways. And then, last but not least, a sinker to help keep that minnow tacked down where you want it to be. Alright, so as you can see, I have the lines, the tip-up line spooled on to the spool. It probably was about 25-30 yards of it. Next, I'm going to tie on the barrel swivel to the end, and then tie my leader, my mono leader, onto that. Barrel swivel tied on. Now I'm going to put on my mono leader. My mono leader tied on, Now I'm just popping open one of these number 8 Eagle Claw hooks. And I like to use a number 8 because it is a little more subtle, like we said, because I am using it for walleye. Could probably go to a number 6 or a number 4 if you're going for pike. But just a fisherman's knot. I won't show how to tie the knot here today. We get that tied on. The other thing I like about using a number 8 hook is a big perch will grab it really easily too. And where we're fishing, an 8 to 12 inch perch is more than common. Use snippers. Don't break your teeth. Last thing, again, don't use to your teeth. It's not good for it. I will bring the sinker up about 8 inches from it. Don't use your teeth, use snippers. And it is all set up. So let's take a look at how she rolls. If you are a brand new tip-up fisherman, this little piece of metal that sticks out by the spool, you have to run your line over that so that way it runs through it. That's what will turn the top as the line comes out, and therefore put your flag up. Okay, so let's get this wound up and let's see how it works. So we have a nice juicy minnow down there, giving it a good dangle. This is sitting right on the ice, and boom, just like that. I just barely touched it. Flag up. You go running, you slip, fall, break your neck, pull in a big fish, bleed out on the ice. That is how you rig a frayed bill tip up. Leave comments in the comment section below. Let me know if you do anything different. I'm always open to suggestions. And let me know if there's anything else that you want to see, how to rig or how to set up. Until then, thanks for watching this episode of DR Outdoors. Have a good day.